The original honey-baked ham has been a holiday favorite for generations. But have you ever wondered how to get that perfect blend of sweet and crunchy glaze at home? Welcome to Fire Eats and Treats. My name is Demond, and today we'll be recreating the classic honey-baked ham. During the holiday season, you can pick up a fully cooked ham at almost any grocery store for a reasonable price. However, if you opt for the name brand with that signature glaze, be prepared to shell out a pretty penny. So the question is, can we make a comparable dish for less? We're about to find out, so let's go.
Start by purchasing a fully cooked spiral sliced ham. It doesn't have to be too expensive, just make sure it's not already glazed. If your ham comes with a dry glaze packet, you can save it for later or throw it away because you won't need it. Before completely unwrapping the ham, place it in a baking dish, then carefully finish unwrapping, being sure to save all those juices. Now turn the ham on its side, fat cap down, then using toothpicks, secure any slices of ham that may be loose or falling. Now let's create our dry sugar mix. In a medium-sized bowl, start with 1 cup of sugar-honey powder blend. Then add salt, onion powder, ground cinnamon, ground nutmeg, ginger, smoked paprika, and ground cloves. Now give it a mix. As always, you can find the ingredients, exact amounts, and equipment used in the video description. After the dry mix is done, we're ready to make our glaze. In a medium saucepan, add butter, 1 tablespoon of honey, brown sugar, and your dry spices. Then give it a mix over medium heat until the sugar begins to dissolve. After that, add 2 tablespoons of water and continue stirring until well blended. While this is cooking, dissolve 1/2 teaspoon of gelatin in a small amount of warm water, then add it to your liquid mixture, continuing to stir to ensure there are no lumps. Now slowly integrate your slurry into the saucepan, stirring continuously to keep it from clumping. Next, remove it from the heat and it will begin to thicken as it cools. And you already know, it's gonna be fire. It's time for the ham. But first, preheat the broiler to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Then prepare your ham for the glaze by slightly pulling apart the spiral slices so that it can penetrate the meat better. Now using a basting brush, apply a thick layer of glaze to the top and sides of the ham. Be generous because this application of glaze will be used as a binder for our dry sugar mix. To form the foundation of our crust, cover the ham with a generous layer of your sugar mix. Use enough of the mix to cover the top and sides completely, but don't use all of it because this is just the first layer of building our crust. Once your ham is fully covered, position it on the lower rack and broil until the glaze bubbles and begins to caramelize. Keep a close eye to prevent your crust from burning because this may only take 1 minute or a few seconds. After the crust starts to caramelize, remove the ham from the oven, then apply another generous layer of your dry sugar mix. Once the ham is well covered, place it back in the broiler and repeat the process for a second time. Since the ham is pre-cooked, focus on building that signature glaze without burning it. Repeat this process until the desired crust appearance is achieved, basting the ham in its juices to prevent it from drying out, and continuing to build up your crust with your sugar mixture. You can put your sugar mixture in a spice shaker to have more control over the application towards the end of the process. You can also place the ham in different parts of the broiler to ensure your crust develops evenly. After the crust is built up to your desire, allow the ham to rest for 5 to 10 minutes so it can harden. After that, your ham is ready to eat.
And there you have it, folks. That's the honey-baked ham copycat recipe. It's delicious. It's full of flavor. It works great as a centerpiece for any holiday. It pairs well with almost every side dish and also makes great leftovers. This recipe is simple. It's full of flavor. You have to make sure you keep an eye on it. You don't want to burn your crust, so don't walk away and come back 5 minutes later or it will be burnt. So that's it. That's all there is to it. I hope you give this a try. If you do, let me know how it turns out in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, to comment, and subscribe so that you can be notified when new videos drop. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Mm-mm-mm.